Love putting these slam and dance tracks on my fantasy playlist. Always love putting dance music, particularly since the late 80s when that high-tech dance music really started to get really popular. Expose, New Order, Information Society, Depeche Mode, and on as it goes through the years through right up to today, 2015. So it was back in 2006. Fantasy playlist. May 14th, 2006 at number 38, up 11 notches from 49. Yes, sir. Lucas Prata. It's Prata. Or Prata. And Reno, Love of My Life. Lucas Prata, DJ, house musician from New York City, I believe. He had some other hits, Never Be Alone, and a song called And She Said, which was a big dance hit for him back in 2004. If I remember correctly, I think I put that on a fantasy playlist, my fantasy playlist back in 2004. Now, I didn't know this about Lucas Prata. This guy blew me away. We're getting to obscure territory here. A guy named George Lamond. Well, Lucas Prata got a break when a guy named George Lamond took him under his wing. George Lamond had a hit. I believe it was back in 1990, maybe 91, it could have been 89, but around 1990, he had a hit called Bad of the Heart. George Lamond did. And George Lamond hired Lucas Prata to be his backup singer and dancer. And later he whipped out the club hits, Lucas Prata did. That I've already mentioned a couple of them already. Love of My Life was a big hit on the dance charts. Went to number 2 on the club dance charts on Billboard, number 1 on the dance airplay charts on Billboard. They're getting really meticulous about these charts. It's not just the dance charts. It's dance airplay. It's the club sales. Well, anyway, gotta mention Rena. Oh God, Rena had this lovely dance record out back in 2002. I think it might have been 2003. I remember throwing this on my fantasy playlist called No One's Gonna Change You. It was 2003, I'm pretty sure. Some of her other hits, If I Close My Eyes and Forgive, big hits for Rena. She started out as a backup singer for Deborah Cox and Corina, Corina. Corina had a dance hit back in the spring of '91 called Temptation. I believe was the name of the record. Rena sang backup with Corina and Deborah Cox. Didn't know that about Rena. Well, this is kind of a semi-all-star lineup duet on this record between Lucas Prata and Reno. Rena is Reno. It's called Love of My Life at number 38. Going places on my fantasy playlist, May 14th, 2006.